Hi, this lesson is going to review first, second, and third. Just like during class, we're going to review some sign language. We'll do a short dance break to get your wiggles out. Then we have a story and a few comprehension questions. Our first sign is for bottom. Bottom. Top. Top. Middle. Middle. Least. Least. Most. Most. Beside. Beside. Remember, that's a synonym for next to. They mean the same thing. Between. Between. He is behind. Behind. Now he's in front, which is the opposite of behind. In front. And we have your left and your right. Now for our words for today. When we count, we talk about first, second, and third. We've also learned first, middle, and last, and first, next, and last. But today's going to focus on counting. So first, second, and third. Okay? First, second, third. All right, so we're going to watch a short dance video, and I want you to think while you're dancing, what do the dancers do? First, second, and third. And when we're done, we'll do a quick review and see if you remember.
I like to jive. I like to twist. I like to turn around just like this. I like to boogie. And I like to bop.
And I like to turn around.
And I like to hop. And I like to balance on one foot. Can you balance on one foot? I like to jive. I like to twist. I like to turn around just like this.
And I like to boogie.
And I like to bop. And I like to turn around. And I like to hop. And I like to balance on one foot. Can you balance on one foot? I like to jive. I like to twist. I like to turn around just like this. 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 Hi! Thanks for watching. These are my friends Bounce Patrol. We made a fantastic video on their channel too. Check it out. See you next time. Bye. Do just for you. So many songs for us to sing.
Okay, so let's review. First, they like to jive, which I know you can't see my feet, but it's kind of like kicking your feet. Then they like to twist. Third, they like to turn around. Then they did another group where first they liked to boogie. What did they like to do second? Yeah, they like to bop. And third, it's the same as the first time, they like to turn around. All right, nice job. We are going to listen to a story now of the Three Little Pigs, which is a story that I'm sure a lot of you already know. But I want you to be listening for those concepts of first, second, and third. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who went out into the big world to build their homes and seek their fortunes. The first little pig did not like to work at all. He quickly built himself a house of straw. Then he danced down the road to see how his brothers were getting along. The second little pig was building himself a house too, but he did not like to work any better than his brother. So the second little pig decided to build a quick and easy house of sticks. Soon it was finished too. It was not a very strong little house, but at least the work was done. Now the second little pig was free to do what he liked. What he liked to do was play his fiddle and dance. So while the first little pig tooted his flute, the second little pig sawed away on his fiddle, dancing as he played. And as he danced, he sang, "I built my house of sticks, I built my house of twigs, with a hey diddle diddle, I play on my fiddle and dance all kinds of jigs." I'm going to pause for a second because I heard some rhyming words. I heard twigs and jigs and diddle and fiddle. Then off danced the two little pigs down the road together to see how their brother was getting along. The third little pig was a sober little pig. He was building his house of bricks. He did not mind hard work, and he wanted a stout little strong house, for he knew that in the woods nearby there lived a big, bad wolf who liked nothing better than to catch little pigs and eat them up. So slap, slash, slap, away he worked, laying bricks and smoothing mortar. "Ha ha ha!" laughed the first little pig when he saw his brother hard at work. "Ho ho ho!" laughed the second little pig. "Come down and play with us," he called to the third little pig. But the busy little pig did not pause. Slap, slash, slap. Away he worked, laying bricks and smoothing mortar between them as he called down to his brothers, "I build my house of stones. I build my house of bricks. I have no chance to sing and dance, for work and play don't mix." Again, I heard some rhymes, bricks and mix and chance and dance. "Ho, ho, ho, ha, ha, ha," laughed the two little pigs, dancing along to the tune of the fiddle and the flute. "You can laugh and dance and sing," their busy brother called after them, "but I'll be safe and you'll be sorry when the wolf comes to the door." "Ha, ha, ha, ha," laughed the two little pigs again, and they disappeared into the woods, singing a merry tune. "Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra-la-la-la-la." Just as the first pig reached his door, out of the woods popped the big bad wolf. The little pig squealed with fright. Little pig, let me come in," cried the big bad wolf. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," said the little pig. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," roared the wolf. And he did. He blew the little straw house all to pieces. Away raced the little pig to his brother's house of sticks. No sooner was he in the door when, knock, 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 there was the big bad wolf. But of course, they did not let him in. I'll fool them, said the wolf, and he left the little pig's house, and he hid behind a tree. Soon the door opened, and the two little pigs peeked out. There was no wolf in sight. Ha ha ha, ho ho, they laughed. We fooled him. And then they danced around the room singing, who's afraid of the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra-la-la-la-la. Soon there came another knock at the door. It was the big bad wolf again, but he had covered himself with a sheepskin and was curled up in a big basket looking like a little lamb. Who's there? Called the second little pig. I'm a poor little sheep with no place to sleep. Please open the door and let me in, said the big bad wolf in a sweet little voice. The little pig peeked through a crack of the door, and he could see the wolf's big black paws and sharp fangs. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. You can't fool us with that sheepskin, said the second little pig. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, cried the angry old wolf. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he blew the little twig house all to pieces. Away raced the two little pigs straight to the third little pig's house of bricks. Don't worry, said the third little pig to his two frightened little brothers. You are safe here. Soon they were all singing. This made the wolf perfectly furious. Now by the hair of my chinny chin chin, he roared, I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. So the big bad wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, but he could not blow down that little house of bricks. How could he get in? At last, he thought of the chimney. So he climbed up quietly. Then with a snarl, down he jumped right into a kettle of boiling water. With a yelp of pain, he sprang straight up the chimney again and raced away into the woods. The three little pigs never saw him again and spent their time in the strong little brick house, singing and dancing merrily. So the first pig, he built his house out of what? I'll give you a second to make your choice. The first pig, he built his house out of straw. Is that what you picked? The second little pig, what did he build his house out of? We know it wasn't straw because that's what the first pig used. The second little pig, he used sticks. And that third little pig, he built his house out of, the only thing left is bricks. And I know you guys know this because you're all so smart. The wolf couldn't blow down the bricks. So I have a question for you. If you could build your own house, what would you use and why? So we have the houses from our story. We have the house made of straw, and the house made of sticks, and the house made of bricks. There's two more rhyming words, sticks and bricks. But I thought it would also be fun. What if you could build a house out of crayons? Or maybe even one out of playing cards. So I'm going to give you a minute to think. I want you to turn to the person who's near you and tell them what you would build your house out of. And it doesn't have to be something in the pictures. It can be anything you want. And when we come back, I'll tell you what Miss O would use to build her house. So did you decide? If I was going to choose from these pictures, I would build my house out of crayons because I love to color. That's one of my favorite things to do when I am home. But my other thought was, for those who know me, they know I love pizza. And what if I could build a house out of pizza? Not only would it smell amazing, but anytime I got hungry, there would just be a snack right there. I could have pizza anytime I want. That would be pretty cool. All right, this is our last thing. This is a short video just to review that when we count, we use first, second, third. You're also going to hear numbers like fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. I hope that you will count along with me in our ostrich race.
Welcome to Kids Academy. Taking part in a fun ostrich race. Say, you want to join me for today's race? You do? Great! Let's count the ostriches as they finish the race. One. This ostrich is the first to finish the race. Everybody say first. Two. This one is the second. Three. The third. Four. The fourth. Great counting, everybody. Five. This racer is the fifth to finish the race. Six. This one is the sixth. Seven. The seventh. Eight. The eighth. Nine. The ninth. 10. This racer is the 10th. Good work. But remember, ostrich racing isn't about who is the fastest. It's all about having fun. Bye-bye.
Well, maybe you can have your own races at home. You could race with stuffed animals, you could use toy cars, or if it's a nice enough day and you can get outside, maybe you could have a race in your driveway. And you can figure out who comes in first, second, and third. Doesn't matter as long as you're having fun. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys back at school very soon.